And welcome along, and we are once again here on Pacific Northwest. And today, I think we are going to get, we've got some ploughing to finish off, I think today. So that's where we're heading first. Where is our tractor? There it is. Ah, now why have we got this here? Oh, because we repaired everything at the end of the last stream. So that's good. So we're going to take this and it's going. I've downloaded custom moddings, ATAR, American ATAR. So we might give that a go. We might have to hire that and maybe get that on a loan. Thank you for hosting, a good boy at 968. You are awesome. Yeah, we've got this field we're creating here to finish off, and then we can get both of these fields. We can then get both of these fields replanted, which will be good. So that's what we're after tonight. Lucy Glad, thank you for hosting. You are awesome. So I think we're going to reset up our. I think we have to reset up our GPS for this as well. I think you can save GPS courses. So down. And, we also need to turn on. Now, let's see if I can get the right button for this. Yeah, there we go. And set this. Yeah, there we are. And away we go. Hey, Martin Legge, welcome along. So we'll try and keep a fairly straight line here. If we can do that, then we can get GPS working, and then it's much easier for me to talk to you guys in chat because we get a nice straight line when we're actually doing the ploughing. Right, there we go. So let's set that. We need to reset our width. So we'll go into the menu for this. Auto width fit. Perfect. There we go. Right, and onto our course. Interestingly, I don't have very loud game sound, so I don't know what that is. So yeah, we're going to finish ploughing this field today, and then we're going to get this planted, this new massive field we're creating planted. Should hopefully bring us in a lot of money when we harvest this. Hey, Gamer Dragon, welcome along. Go check out Gamer Dragon's channel. He is a fantastic Twitch streamer and YouTuber. Well worth your time. And apparently has 35% overlap with my channel over here. Biggest overlap of any other channel on Twitch. So if you like my stuff, you are 35% likely to like his stuff as well. I don't think I haven't unfolded my plough. Lee Dawson 92, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah. Turn the plough, please. We're going to have to reset the auto width as well. Right, let's reset our auto width. So, here. Auto width back. Yeah, that was not wide enough. We could probably do with, I'm just going to double the width of our end bits here, because I think we could do with a little more width on those. That really is interesting, GD, considering that you don't do just farm sim on your channel. Maybe that's the 35%. Maybe the 35% is the farm sim content you do, and then the rest is not. Right, there we go. That takes us up to the edge. Interesting that. Oh yeah, because we just went up to the corner. That's what that is. But this should make things easier for us. Oh, you don't do FS. That is interesting then. I thought you still did some FS content on Twitch. Oh, now I'm intrigued. Why does Twitch think yours and my content has a 35% crossover when you don't do any farm sim and all I do is farm sim? Okay, so we're slightly misaligned on this, so we're going to lift this up and we're going to push our line out slightly. going the wrong way. There we go. Like that. So I'm going to line that up in the first one there. Set that onto that. Drop it down, and away we go. Hopefully now, still do is going a notch over. There we go. That's got it. I don't break stuff like you either. Well, not that I know of. Well, I have, actually, since doing Twitch stuff, I have been breaking more stuff over here than I break on YouTube. So that is an absolute possibility. We did manage, I think we managed to have a stream without a game crash last time. Well, we did need to move further over. Right, we're just going to end up with more overlap next time. Even further? Yeah, even further. Basically putting this in this previous one here. Not quite sure why it's got the offset where it has. I think with the GPS, the offset may not change sides. That shouldn't cause us a big issue. There we go. Thank you for subscribing, Susan Stowe-Hellett. Welcome to the BFN. That's a new subscription. Ooh, thank you very much. Actually, that's awesome. I keep, yeah, thank you very, very much for your subscription, Susan. Of course, I'm used to that being something different. So yeah, you're awesome. And Lee Dawson, I did realise as well. Yeah, you subscribed as well. So thank you very, very much. That's what that was. Yes, subs are very different over here, and I missed Lee, so a huge thank you to you as well, Lee, because I took it as a follow, not a subscription. So thank you very, very much. And that sound, I need to train myself with new sounds, because I've changed what the sounds do and what the sounds mean. So that used to be my YouTube subscription sound. So yeah. Well, thank you, Susan. Back on that. Down and away. Now, this does seem to have righted itself at this point, so that's good. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it's doing. It's being a little bit funky. We might try and line it up a bit better next time. I don't think there's any way to get it to reverse. I do like the fact that in FS19 these things are that the bushes are destructible. One of the issues I always had in earlier versions of FS was that you would end up with bushes in the middle of the fields because you couldn't remove them. And I love as part of placeable systems and the whole setup and everything. Finally, you can make a big field and do that. ZBrothers24, thank you for following. Welcome to the BFN. There we go. You see, there's a follow. Am I finding the transition to streaming schedule? I'm doing okay at the moment. It's a bit mucked up this week because obviously I was not expecting to be in Germany when I'm going to be in Germany. So, yeah. Actually, no, that is turning it as we turn. That's quite interesting how that's working, but it is working well. We are actually covering the whole field, which is good. We've got a little bit more ends to do up there, but yeah, we'll have this field done in no time today. be nice to get one. Yeah. I find it very difficult to take screenshots with a plow. Rarely do I get a good screenshot with a plow. Because the angle it's at just doesn't stick the way I do my thumbnail. Much further straight plow is much easier. Yeah. So sort of the subsoilers and stuff like that. I mean, this whole field needs doing. We also need to lime it as well before we seed it. Because while not the whole field needs liming, certainly a large portion of it does. So, and there's lots of gaps between it and the bottom half needs it. And yeah, so we need to do that. Right, so let's do that again, and away we go. Yeah, so doing a second row on the headland for this certainly seems to sort us out as well. Fortunately, we only need to do this once, I think, because we're not planning on putting any root crops or any corn or anything like that in on here. So next stream on here will be next Wednesday. So we should be jumping into or falling into our normal Wednesday, Saturday schedule from next week. It's been a little bit bumpy so far, but we've done it. It's actually the YouTube schedule has been mucked up by going into Germany. I was going to do a little while ago, and add another set of furrows down this end here. This means that we won't have to clean up quite so many green patches. Now we can turn this. We're extending the size of this field quite considerably. Now, I don't fear that I'm going to catch the edge when I put my plow down. And it just runs that little bit smoother. Is there any reason why there are no train mods for the maps with trains? I don't know. I don't know how easy it is to switch out the trains. You know, it's not something you purchase, it's something that's just there. I have seen other maps with different trains on them. But, yeah. I do, actually, there's one thing I've changed for tonight's stream that I didn't have on last night. And that's the background on the chat is now green to match the rest of the template. And I quite like it. It's working really well. And that's my own CSS doing. That's something that doesn't normally happen with Restream chat. So I'm really quite pleased with that. I've sort of been tweaking and changing bits on my new overlay. And I'm loving how it's working. I'm loving how well it got received last night. And I hope you guys over here on Twitch are enjoying it as well. I think it's much cleaner and clearer and easier to see. Hey, Captain Simulation, welcome along. Yeah. Yeah, this JD sounds fantastic. I think I know what it is. Ah! It's my rubbish expensive headphones. I've dropped the game sound out. There we go. I can hear the game now. Which means I can no longer hear the music. Oh, man. Probably need some in-cab work in a minute. Maybe that's the way to get a screenshot of that. Hello, GDDK. Welcome along. So, or like that, do the other way. So is the picture better than last night? When I'm off to Germany tomorrow, so I'm flying off tomorrow afternoon to Germany. I'm going to meet Mr. CDP and Silver of Silver News, and really looking forward to it. Yeah. You guys I haven't met before. I consider the only other YouTuber I've met before is actually Simulate. That's not surprising. I think we may have to try out Custom Modding's 8R tonight. We may have to get that on a lease maybe as a third tractor on the farm, so that we can have a play around with it. Won't be used very often, so won't be shouldn't cost as much having a lease on it. Oh, you know earlier today, GD, I was talking about having a look at Old Stream Farm and doing a start from scratch on it. I did it this afternoon. I did the first 2 episodes on it. So much fun. I am loving. I've got a new strategy to start from scratch, and it is working like a dream at the moment. So yeah, I'm really quite enjoying doing it. I also found a couple of little issues with the Fiat. The Fiat Agri tractor that came out, the 10. Was it an? It was an 8090, 18090 that came out. A great tractor, absolutely wonderful, nice and cheap, but, and it is a big but, the PTO doesn't connect in the right place. Like me see, he does seem like a nice guy. Every interaction I've had with him so far has been lovely. So yeah, it's a nice tractor, GD, but it does have an issue with the PTO. Still works, it just looks really odd. Wouldn't take much to fix it in GE, I don't think. But it's one of those odd things where you go, when you're creating this mod, how do you miss that in testing? And I'm disappointed about those scores. Oh, well, that fits your channel perfectly. You really should go and play that odd map then, DD. That's such a strange map. I have no idea how I would play that Spanish map. I think it has to be a new farmer map. Can I tell you what I'm doing in Germany? Sort of. I've not. It's all preparations for casting for the FSL. I'm going out to Berlin for some training. It's going to be nice. And it's the first time I've ever been to Berlin, so I'm looking forward to it. It's always nice to go and meet and go and visit a new city. Yeah, I don't think many people go near it. And the interesting thing is, GD, it's a popular map that not many people go near. It is a baling crane. In that level, I would, if you're at all interested in playing it, I would recommend playing it simply because you're right. It's gonna get very few people playing it. Very few people playing it on YouTube, but it's a console map, or it's gonna be a console map that has something different about it. And that absolutely, I would play that map if you've got any interest in it. Any interest in it. Because I think you will get views. Many euros spent in vehicles there. Oh, wow. As I said, I've never been. Right, I'm far enough along in this now that I feel I can turn off the lines. Yeah, so this bit is actually already lined and ploughed, but there's an awful lot of field added to it now that isn't. And this is the thing, we've increased the size of even this field, even field 11 we've increased the size of, let alone the fact that we've added field 12 to it. So yeah, this is going to be a nice big crop off this field. And we could eventually add field 10 to it maybe, but I don't have the money to buy it at the moment. With the amount of animal cell points, I'm thinking something like, yeah, it is an animal map. It absolutely is an animal map. And the yard you start with, so if you start it on New Farmer, the amount of animal area you start with is brilliant, and you can go straight into the animal side of things. The starting equipment is odd. Is really odd for that kind of for what you're looking to do. No harvesting equipment at all. No mowing equipment. Yeah, I would say it needs a look at its starting equipment, because there's no direction given to you as what kind of map it is. You know, that's normally a great indication on a map as to what the map maker is considering and thinking the map should be played as. Odds non-existent, yeah. And, yeah, actually, Martin, you are right. It is both odd and non-existent. Because it's one tractor. One tractor. Is it even a plough? It's one tractor, a seeder definitely, a cultivator. I think it does have a plough. So it's everything to get going and nothing to actually harvest anything. Which is just strange. We are nearly at the edge of this field. That's good. We get into the bit that's a bit of an odd shape. It still goes fairly wide from the edge of it. Now, while I'm going to put this on cruise control, I'm just going to check there's nothing that we should be looking at with our second field. So our second field, 22, has canola in it. It is good from that point of view. Take the lime off. It is fully fertilized. So, okay. So we may be able to go and do other field. But actually, you can see now, that's ploughed. Yeah, needs lime. You can see all the extra stuff we've been doing needs lime. Field 11 in the middle of it does not. And the same has been true for needing ploughing. Yeah. So, yeah. I do like that actually about the GPS as well. If you put it on cruise control and you leave it, it will stop before the edge of the field, which is great if you're doing this kind of job. So you don't go and plough where you shouldn't. Hello, Gilang FC, welcome along. So we've now incorporated field 11 in. We are going to finish incorporating field 12 in at this point, and then we're just adding in the grass area at the top of field 11 going down to field 12. Quite We may also go and see if we can pick up another contract today. Keep that money flowing in. We're probably going to have to move through the night at some point. Right, so here... we're not going to turn the plough for this first bit. Because what we want to do... Actually, no, we do want to turn the plough. I want to get this right up to the edge. There we go. So nice and straight. And then once we get to this bit, we'll move back onto the GPS and line ourselves back up. And that creates a nice square bit there. Like so. I wonder how our horses are doing. Let's put the cruise control back on that and have a look at our horses. Coming along nicely. 17,000 each for our 6 horses. When these reach 50%, we'll go and buy some more. But these will be worth 300,000 when we eventually come to sell them. They could do some more oats, but we don't have any. But they have hay to eat after that, so that's all good. Probably should look into expanding to some more animals at some point. Been ploughing field 44 on Peterville for the last 2 hours. Thought using small equipment would be fun. Oh man, I feel for you, Martin. Yeah, right equipment for the right field. What's that? I thought I saw something flying overhead. No idea where that came from. So yeah, we've probably added, I think we may have added an entire extra field onto it, so tripled the size of field 11 by adding field 12 into it and then adding the areas around it as well, which is just fantastic. Tripling the size of field is going to make a big difference to us. Excuse me. Been having that issue all day. Don't know why it is, but well, I'm just gonna should be able to just smooth that out. Let's turn the plough. We're going to do that anyway. I just want to sort of get rid of this corner that we've got on here and bring that like that. There we go. That's better. Right. That one. So again, bring it in off here. Round. Perfect. Just gets rid of any chance of us mucking up the edge. So yeah, I think we're going to put soybeans in here. Nice huge field of those. Soybeans tend to be my go-to thing. Although, Old Farm Countryside, there's a huge surprise I got with the first and second episode. For the first episode, we do a wheat harvest. Second episode, we do oats. I will be growing more oats on that map. It's a map that has actually made Oats useful. There's the plane. No more than about 3 or 4 rows left, I don't think. So we're gonna, this game day, we're actually gonna get this job finished. Fantastic. I think probably next game day, we're gonna be sorting out the canola in our other field. So we may hold off planting this until we've harvested the other field, and then we'll be in a position, actually it might be soybeans in that field. Either way, we'll be in a position to plant both of these at the same time. Evening, Gav, 8080, welcome along. Oh, so close to finishing this. Go. Absolutely brilliant. This field is huge. Our plough and tractor are in a good condition as well, considering we've done half the field tonight. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty awesome. I'm very pleased with that. Hello, Dodd 2020. Welcome along. Just noticed the bumps in Field 7. Maybe we can get a contract on that and have a go with that. Is our combine in our shed? I don't think we started another contract. Yeah, that's a good point. What are we running as? No, we're not running any contracts at the moment. Field 28. Ooh. Field 28 for 12,000. Field 27 and 28 for 12,000. Field 35. Ooh. So there are some significant contracts to be had at the moment as well. Hopefully. Right, last strip. And then I think we will... no, we won't use the GPS for this. I think we'll run into problems if we do. Oh no, maybe we won't. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. Hey, Geelank GFC, welcome along. I think I did say hello to you earlier, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. That's the trouble. Right, there we go. So that is this field done. Probably need to get our truck back to the farm as well. So we'll do that before. Oh no, that is not this job done. Look at this. All this grass on this headland needs dealing with. We should probably go check the other end of the field and check that we haven't got any that needs dealing with down there as well. Got that little bit in the spot in the middle there. Check this bit as well. Still missed it. I pronounced it right! Yay! noticed these are the trees that are on the RDFC. Oh, sorry, the RDC map. That there were way too many of. Oh man. Trying to get the screenshot that I got for my first look for that map was painful. Trying to find anywhere on that map that just wasn't a massive trees. It was ridiculous. I think we might need a little shed or something here for the horse equipment. I think we've got space to put a shed in there. Right, fold that up. Let's take this home. Did I put in a wash station yet? I'm not sure if I have put anywhere to wash. No, I may not. Do we have anywhere to wash stuff? No, I think we need a wash station or something like that. Okay, so buildings, misc. Ah, now we have. That would fit in quite well with this map. 14k, or that washing station. Actually, that washing station I quite like. The question is, where do we put this washing station? I actually want to sell that barn. That barn, I think, is not useful to us. Will we block a door? We'll block a door if we put it there, I think. Certainly that would fit in with the red barn. If we used one of... Do I upload videos daily? I do. I'm going to have a long, hard think about that. Right, we need to turn off... limit fields. There we go. Oh, I pulled stuff. Never mind. Right, so that'll go there. And I will probably do karting with this next day. So we'll just hook this up here. We are going to need a wash station. We are going to need something to wash all this stuff up. But that will do. Okay. So we'll head back up to the house. Oh yeah, we have already used some of the Mercury Farm stuff here with those. Now, do we actually own that shed? Can we sell that shed? What buildings do you have? Thank you for subscribing, Pete. Whitby. Welcome to the BFN. That was subscriber, not subscription, I think. Yeah, that was subscriber, not subscription. So that was over on YouTube. So thank you very much, Pete. You may see this later. Right, what do we have? Yes, so we can sell that old farm barn for 29,000 actually. I'm intrigued. What sheds have we got? What more useful sheds can we put in its place? That we could put in its place for 25,000, about the same price. We do have a lot of sheds here. I would quite like to replace that red barn with that one. I'm not sure how good that one is the only thing. The other one is to do it with one of... where have of ones. That isn't very American. There is a big red American barn I should download. So maybe for next stream we'll do that and we'll knock this down. Excuse me. And replace it with a new shed. Because that is useless. That is the one thing I dislike that Giants did. This, if you could see through the crack in this. Not on this side. Let's go around the other side. This is a fully working barn. How nobody has... Oh, come on, where's the door? Or maybe not. And there was a version of this where you could see through the barn doors and see inside. And there was there's a full interior. And yet the barn doesn't work. Which is slightly annoying. But anyway, let's head into the surface house. We're going to sleep for 12 hours, as farmers do. Overnight cost is not great, but I'm hoping, yeah. So morning comes and actually, I'm not too badly off because our crop is growing in here. It's not all grown. You can see that the canola, so it is canola in here, I think. Yeah, this is canola. Oilseed rape. This is ready to harvest. This, of course, isn't. So we've got a little bit further to go on there. So we might as well go and lime our other field. So we're going to use, not the STS. Oh, let's get this home. Am I doing grass on this map? No, I currently have plenty of hay. And to be perfectly honest, if we were to do any hay, I can just go and do a mission and get the few bales I need. We don't need that much hay, and to be perfectly honest as well, I just occasionally do a field of oats and put them in the silo, and that then covers what I need to do as far as oats goes. It's really the toolbox on this doesn't work. Otherwise, that would be fantastic. We'll just leave this here. Not much use for our header trailer unless we go off and do a contract somewhere else. Whoa. There we go. Right, go park up our truck. I'm going to go and get in, not that tractor, but this one. So we'll drop that off the back. We need to go and change the wheels over. We could do with putting a lime station in. Have I... Oh yeah, I do have lime, so that's good. Lime's off. That. I think we'll put... I know, we won't spend the 1,000. We'll keep standard tyres on. We've got the GPS on with Goodwill brand. And... yeah, we want the 5.5, which costs nothing. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing about doing horses. You don't actually need to do any grass. I wish there was a button to turn the lights off. Oh, the line's off. Yeah, you don't need to do any grass. You can just do oats. If you do oats, then you get what you're after. Right, so lime is in with the seeds. We've got fertilizer in here at the moment. So let's unload that. There we go. line. There we go. Don't think we need... Well, we'll fill it... Yeah, we'll fill it right up because this is actually quite a big field now. There we go. 1,475. Yeah, this should do this fine. Right, so what I'm going to do is come on here and... on this square bit of field, this is where I'm going to start my bit. Whoa. And turn it on. There we go. Quite wide actually, the spread. Wider than I expected. Much wider than I expected, as you can probably tell, otherwise I'd have gone further into the field. Wow. Right, so stop that there. And away we go. So we get a good spread of lime on the field. More than I expected. Right, so that is not wide enough. Straighten her up. Auto whip it again. Perfect. There we go. That was down at 6 because that's the speed at which we were carting at last time. But we're going to use the 7810 to cart this time, so that'll be good. Lime spreader will have this done in absolutely no time at all. We may even get it done with a single tank. That would be nice. That would be really nice, but I doubt it's going to happen. We're with 3 spreads across and down to 41%, so we're probably going to get about... No, we're not even going to get 2 more spreads, so no, we are going to have to fill out. But... not awful, which is the important thing. If we'd been really careful about it, what we could have done is got it at a really good point. Actually, we're not going to be that far off, actually. Hello, Geordie lad, welcome along. Yeah, we're not going to be that far off. That's really good news. It's annoying because it's not, you know, it's not full widths that we're dealing with here. So it's not going to last the whole way round for all these headlands, which is, yeah, massively annoying. Yeah, there we go. Not far from the farm though, so we'll just hop out, void the car, and we won't put much in. I don't think we need more than about 20%, to be honest. Start. So we'll go 25% just to be sure. Evening without, welcome along. This ensures that our entire field is lined, and therefore we will get the best yield we can out of it. So headland and the far side of the field to go. I am enjoying this map without. It's a really nice American map, and it's an interesting looking American map. You know, while you've got quite a few square fields, you've got an awful lot that are odd shapes and in odd positions and things like that, which I really quite like as well. So yeah, as a map, I'm really enjoying it. And as a chill map, it's quite nice as well. You know, this is very much I tend to sort of chill when I'm streaming on Twitch. And I've run out of lime again. Oh, I miscalculated that. I think we probably want about another... Do we really want another 25%? Did we really want to... That seemed to go fairly quickly. Maybe it was because we were covering small areas with a wide thing. Enjoyed playing... Yeah, I enjoy playing the game while streaming. Because basically I stream and I record whenever I'm playing this. So it's quite nice to have just a chill time to play the game. So I should have gone to 50% last time. We're going to go another 25%. Trying to save money here. So we're down to 20,000. I'm very much thinking hiring equipment is the way to go, but we shall see. It all depends on how much... I think if you invest money in land and borrow money for equipment. There we go. I need to go into my window notification settings and turn them to silent. There we go. So that is another job done. How is our canola going? It's still growing. So we're going to take on a... we finished all of our jobs around the farm. time for us to take on a contract, I think. Went back to Evans. There are a few with seasons. Yeah, I miss seasons. I am so looking forward to its introduction in FS 19. That will just round out the game for me. And then there's the whole adjusting to playing it with seasons again, which is just going to be, yeah. That was harsh last time. Right, let's see what we can get in the way of some contracting work. So yeah, we're pretty good at the moment. Field 22, at some point we're going to have to try and lime those missing bits. Let's see. So we had some missions over this way. Wow, 35. I can see why 35 was worth so much money. Yeah, 35. Look at that. 34,000, but that will take forever. 28 for that much. I think 28 is one of the long ones over here. Yeah, it is. It's the big long one there. I want to do something a little bit more interesting than that. 31 for 8,000. That would be a pretty nice little mission to do. 31 is there. I think we'll take that one. So we'll accept that contract. We've got a decent sized combine for it. So let's load up our header. Get that down there. Because yeah, we can't get that combine down there, or that header down there on that combine. Put the handbrake on because this thing has a habit of rolling. Now, what condition is our combine in? Header is at 66%. Combine itself is at 52, so we're okay. Might need to do a field repair. How's that? Yep, I like that. Nice and safely on our trailer. Let's get that down there then. Thornton Farm is a map that I'm very tempted to revisit. The trouble is, as I said, everything I do in Farm Sim, I do on stream or on video. So if I go back to 17, I'm going back to 17 for a series. And the views are not there for 17. Lots of people saying, oh, I prefer 17 to 19. People don't seem to prefer watching 17 to 19. And you can see it here on Twitch. You can see the number of people who watch FS19 compared to the number of people who watch FS17. And there is a big difference. Absolutely massive difference. I don't want to lose the header like I did last time. I need to keep it out of the other traffic. This is a nice quick way of getting this, getting a header trailer about the map. Because this truck goes like hell. It really does. On the back, that's a good sign. Still indicating we're right. Under the bridge. Nice, easy way of doing this. Right. don't want field 30. We want 31, which is around the next corner. What map am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I am doing the Old Farm Countryside. We're doing a brand new Start From Scratch series. And yeah, fantastic map for it. And I'm really looking forward to it because we're going to be exploring a new strategy for doing Start From Scratch. And I'm really looking forward to it because I'm really enjoying playing it that way. It works well. This looks like a second farmyard if you wanted to have one. I do like map makers who do this. This is a fantastic idea. Put in an area that looks like it could be a farmyard. You know, and just waiting for someone to build one on it. Right. So, plonk this here, and we'll go and get... Pack this into this derelict farmyard. There we go. If there's something I'd love to see in Farm Sim, it's... if there's one thing I'd love to see in Farm Sim, it would be the ability to buy land with buildings on it and then sell the buildings. So that farmyards... You know, you don't have to have blank spaces. A map creator could put a whole load, could create a farm, could create a farmyard, put a whole load of buildings and stuff on it, and then it be purchasable with all those buildings on. That would be good. Is it going to be a live stream? No, we're doing so we're doing the survival challenge in the live streams on YouTube. We're just having fun and sort of mellow streams here on Twitch. The Start From Scratch series is a video series, so it's 15 to 20 minute videos as normal, and yeah. Evening, Massey7726. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. One thing I probably need to try and do tonight is maybe record a Meadowgrove episode if I have time, but my time is very limited after the stream tonight. I want to be in. I've got to be up early. To do stuff. Tomorrow is an insanely busy day. Thank you for the host, Massey7726. You are awesome. Yeah, this combine really needs a clean. And it could go the other way. I don't know which way is quicker. Top the Boss 121. Thank you for the host. You are awesome. I think we'll go. Whoops, man, going through the wheel. I think we'll go through here this time. Two ways to get to these fields. I love the juxtaposition between the upper part and the lower part of this map. It's like two different maps. You're Peterville at the moment, it's raining. I swear the rain just cleaned the tractor. It does. Rain in Farm Sim cleans the tractors. Always has done. Wow, field 30 is actually quite a small field. Which is intriguing. Field 31, not so much. It looks like it has been properly weeded, which is good. So once we've taken the headlands off this, I think we'll probably get our we'll get a hired worker to get to work on here, and then we will get ourselves we'll go and get the tractor and trailer. This has to go to the shop, which is not too far, so that's a nice easy thing. It's an indicator. There we go. What are those? Those clips. Don't really notice it at all. Does rain still go through buildings? No, has not for a while. I do really like this this combine. Combine is unfolded, so that's all good. Only thing that unfolds on this combine is the steps, so I tend to leave it unfolded. So this is a field full of oats. So when we get to the point where we have to when we've sold this field, we need to be very careful, because I want the rest of the oats from this field in our silo. Worth much more to us for that. We'll give a load to the horses and then we'll shove the rest in our silo. And this is why doing contracts is quite useful, because now we don't have to do a field of oats on this map, which aren't worth quite as much as the other stuff. So it's quite good. Like the message on the back of the combine when it gets dirty. Okay, where? I can't see a message. Just been following the back of his combine. I don't see a message. Gav's got me looking for something that's non-existent, hasn't he? He's made me all gullible and silly. Yo. I might be on the, yeah, I don't have the EU version. I've not seen it released. Is that the one that got released in the last few days? After the fairly public spat by the modding team that has been doing these combines. Because I love this combine. Because this is, of course, is Sid Modding's combine. Oh, yeah, no, there it is. Wash me. Oh, it must be when it gets to a certain level of dirt that suddenly appears. That was not there a minute ago. That is... How have they done that? That was definitely not there earlier in the stream. That's just brilliant. Yeah, we're not filling up very quickly on this. Taking a couple of headlands out is... taking a couple of headlands out might fill the combine. Maybe. It is a very nice touch. I love that. And this is the thing with it. They have been doing some excellent work. It's just been taking a while for their mods to get out. And plus there's a whole political side to it that I don't want to get into. This, of course, is... no, actually, it might be the bigger one that Millennial Farmer has on his farm. You really post these screenshots up on my Instagram account. Great way to promote live streams. videos, I think. Yeah, we definitely need to get a wash station now. Can I show the message of there? Right in the middle of the screen. It really did appear pretty much right before my eyes, because I was looking at the back of this combine for ages looking for that. Half tempted actually. It's a bit dark. Which way is the sun going? So we are heading towards the sun almost at the moment. So if we turn the next corner, I might get a screenshot of that. Can I recommend British using a Class 780 but doesn't want to pay full connected corn headers? Ooh. What would you consider a British combine? Because most of the stuff that's available is EU. Oh, we're not going to get quite such a clear. It's kind of more difficult to see from that. Maybe when we turn the corner it'll be easy. It won't be quite so bright on it. We're not going to be 50% full from doing these headings. Amazing. You cannot see it because they're quite really, well, and you can't. It's not easy to see at the moment. I have upped the stream quality after like last night's YouTube one. Hello, real tropical fox. Welcome along. You can see it. Fantastic. There we go. Oh, dust really does get everywhere on this. There we go. That's better. Voice was going a little bit there. Voice is still going a little bit. Now, couldn't somebody test for me? If you type in ! giveaway into the chat, does the giveaway come up? I think I've set it up, but I'm not sure. So for those who don't know, I launched a giveaway on YouTube last night. See you later, GD. I launched a giveaway on YouTube last night. It is for 2 tickets to FarmCon. Yeah, there we go. It's working. So if you want to enter that, if you want to be in the chance to win, oh, not a chance to win, a chance to get those, then go check it out. Important note, absolutely important note. It is tickets only. No transport, no accommodation. You have to sort those 2 things out for yourself. It is the tickets only. There's also an exclusive Horsch FSL shirt up for grabs as well. In that, closes 2 weeks yesterday. We're only 58% full now. Wow. Comb is doing well. It's exactly the sort of height it should be. So we may not get to our own canola today, simply because I think we're going to be doing this for a while, and of course until the combine frees up, we can't do much else. Yeah. This is working well. This is working very well. Everybody's doing the giveaway link now. Yeah, I think we might have a full tank maybe by the time we've got these 2 headlands out. I don't think we need more than 2 headlands. I think that will do us fine. It's a fairly square field with plenty of space around it. DJ turned this whole lower area into one massive field, which is nuts. Just chilling. And again, the wash me is not visible from here. No, combine is fine. Combine is at 55%. Header is at 69%. It's going absolutely fine. It is only going 4 miles per hour. Maybe, does it really slow down that much? Maybe we should do a quick field repair. Let's do a quick field repair, shall we? Right, so... Right, that is our 710. Everything is good. Yeah, there's the combine and there's the header. So both of those need to maybe have a quick repair. Repair that. Repair that. God, that was expensive. Right, let's see if this runs any faster. No, well, it runs 2 miles an hour faster. Not massively faster. Right, I think what we need to do is turn this around. 91% full on the combine. So what we're going to do, turn this around, line this up. Yeah, there we go. set it off on a hired worker. And go and find our other tractor. There we go. We are hooked up to the trailer. Yes, we are. Good. Away we go. You want to get a more American trailer on this map. You know, something dolly-like with what we have set up. Or an overloader. An overloader is what we should really have on here. With some gravity wagons. Would be quite cool. Use both our tractors when we're doing this job. Or, as I said, get ourselves another tractor. Helper C has a full grain tank. So, yeah, we're going to head down there and get that emptied out. I could have done it actually when it was on 80% because it would have just turned around and gone the other way. That was a little bit stupid. There's no quick route to where it is on the field either. We did 8 rows around the field, so it should have managed to make the turn. I doubt it has though. Oh, it's not far from making the turn. Wow, that's been, since we started this contract, that's been harvested. Yeah, it didn't make the turn. Spin around. Right, so. We'll finish this row here and then we'll cut in. Will be our easiest thing. I'm half tempted to get the tractor running on courseplay actually. Large enough field and it would keep us going as a combine. And plus this combine does not empty that fast. So it's one of those things where we can very easily set up courseplay and means that we are being more efficient with our field, I think. All depends on how long it takes us to fill the combine again. Right, what we'll do, set ourselves up with GPS along this edge here. I'm just going to keep driving for a bit. Hopefully. Yep, that did it. Perfect. go about this distance and cut it. What is happening there? Why is this not driving straight? Okay, that's good. Not happy with that. So, there we go. Turn the lines off again. And we're all good. So there we go. We are cutting into the field. And so I reckon it's about, it's just under 9 rows for a full combine. So if we get 8 rows cut into here, we grab the tractor and we go and empty on the 9th row, that should keep this combine going. Which should be good. And then that should give us enough time to go and tip it and come back. And yeah, and then we actually don't need to worry too much about setting up a course-play course, and we get to move around and change things up a bit. Presuming, of course, our trailer does hold 2 full tanks from this combine, which we'll find out when we go and tab over to it. Okay. Now I have to question what's up with this. Right, okay. So once again, let's show lines. Auto width is wrong. Okay. Also, reset the offset. We do not want an offset. Okay. And we need to lift this up. We've got to correct this error now. That's not great. Okay. Not a humongous error. Not too bad. Still okay, that's good. Might throw some money. Ah, there's a setting I missed. Offset reversal. Yes, we want to do that next time we're ploughing. That's what we're that's where we were going wrong. So that's the setting we need to set on this. Now can you... No, wash me. It's not very... It's only really very visible when you're in the dark. That is not massively visible at the moment. So that might be the other reason. I may not have actually seen that while we were the other way around. Not very easy to make out when the light's that distant. What do... Huh? What do you do on my pier? I have no idea what you're talking about, JD, man. Yeah. For some reason, they are beeping at me. Never a good thing. There we go. Actually get to charge. Quite chill. I think auto attack. Yeah, that would explain things. What do you think? Again, I don't quite know what you mean. This is our 4th row, so we're about halfway through this. Hopefully I've calculated this right, and this will try and empty just before it's just before we finish this opening that we're at. They like our 9th row will be the return row. It should be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 9th row should be on that side here. We're on our 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Ooh, I think it's going to be close. I don't have a PM from you, JD, man. Yeah, 5th row, and we're only just hitting 50%. Oh, a previous one. I'll have to go and have a look at it. Yeah, that wash me is fantastic. DJ Burr, welcome along. I hope you're doing well, sir. Razzie Gustafsson, thank you for following. Welcome to the VFN. Is Galcomp in? I've not seen Galcomp Gamer this evening. I've got several people hosting me at the moment, so I don't know if I can't see from this thing. So how many have we done? I said last one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we do the return on the other side of this, that will be 7. Then we'll get 8 on this side, and then we can empty going the other way. So that's how we're going to do it. Oh, I missed the very last bit. So alright. We'll get that on the way back. Wait. There we go. Ah! Yeah, 34 viewers at the moment, which is fantastic. I'm actually looking forward to what we're going to be doing on here in the near future when it's released. Is we're going to do Welker Farms on Twitch. So, and we're going to try and set it up as close to Welker's setup as possible. Because I think being a little bit later at night, I think we've got a bit more of an American audience on here. And so we'll do that. Schizo, sorry. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oh, you joined the radio station. Awesome, JD, man. Disengage back. We're going to take a wider turn. Nice thing about GPS, this. Right, so this is row 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this row. We're going to start row 9 and get the go and grab the hired. Well, set this on the hired worker. Go grab the tractor. What the auger wagons used for? So the auger wagons are for transporting grain from the field to a lorry or something on the side of the field. So I'm not actually using one on here at the moment, but it's a great way to transport stuff into bits that you don't want to be on the field. So like a big lorry, you don't, or a big truck, you don't want that sitting on the field. It can get bogged down. It might not make it off the field. So what you do is you have a tractor with tracks and a big auger wagon, and that takes it to the edge of the field where you load up the lorry. Also useful if you're doing long distance carting. Because what you do is you use the auger wagon to sort of add an extra grain tank to the field almost, which is quite useful for. Just finishing up playing Awesome Martin. Wow, that sounded like a mammoth task. Right, so we'll line up with this. Okay, and hire a worker. Nearly has a full grain tank. That is so cool. Some proper karting now. I remember doing this. This is where the realism, this is where the immersion comes into Farm Sim. This I've done in real life and just gone wow, and it ended up with terrain on the top as well. Now the nice thing about the hired worker compared to course play is the hired worker will actually stop at the end and fill my trailer until he's empty. And then we can leave him going while we go and tip this. So yeah, this combine does empty at a fairly slow rate. There we are. So it'd be nice if Courseplay did that. Need to get a wheel for when you play this game. Yeah, I love my G29. Absolutely brilliant. Right, we are heading to the shop, I think. So hired worker will probably do 1 or 2 rows, and then we'll go and cut in again. You were saying earlier about playing Your wife's been talking to me about curtains or something. My wife has gone to bed. In fact, I think where we're tipping this is pretty much straight out of the field. Martin just says yes. You never know, he might really like pink, JD man. It's not unheard of. Good, there's enough space in this area to turn around. There we go. So that is, wow, that's half of it transported. So we know another trailer full is gonna be, wow, we're gonna have to watch it. I think. Which reminds me, I need to set up my custom badges on. Quite interesting, the combine is already 30% full of it. So this will be 2 rows. So, there we go. I think the hired worker does actually follow the GPS if you set the hired worker going with the GPS function. So that's 2 rows. We want 8. So 4, 6, 8. We want to turn in here. That is one heck of an angle. Clean that up a little bit. And away we go. A crazy project you're going to be doing. Cool. Ignore. Yeah, how much of this? So we've probably got another full trailer's worth. So we are going to have to be careful where we tip this. Because as I said, we want to keep some of these oats. So we want to tip just enough to complete the contract. And then after that, what we want to do is take the rest up. Probably load up our feed our horses. And then any leftover we will put in our... we will put into our silo. But I don't think we're going to, knowing our horses, I don't think we're going to have any to put in our silo, to be honest. Basically, I'm putting a Subaru... No kidding, wow. That's a little bit of a nuts project. As you said. So, there's 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is on the return here. So we might empty this out actually when we hit 8. We'll do 9, but we're going to need to cut in with 9 or have the auger in the wrong place. So, yeah. We'll empty at 8 this time. And then what I might do, actually, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to empty at 8. I'm then going to let it do 9, and then we'll empty again when it comes back on the next row. No kidding, that is an absolutely nuts idea. We are hammering through this field rather nicely. I'm liking this. Alright, we're looking nice and full. Oh, nice, Martin. Good luck. Yeah, that is pretty nuts. So we're going to go for about another 12-ish minutes, and my hope is that in that time we're going to get this field finished. We should do. I don't see why we wouldn't. Yeah, that is true. A Freelander body that's got no engine, so basically it's had a blown up engine, and a Subaru that's got a working engine, but is a write-off. That is, yeah. You're going to be looking for a little while, and you're going to have to jump on them when they come available. I quite like it down here on the plains. Road up that way? There is. Yeah, there is another road up that way. Road down. There we go. So really it would have been good to have gone in one extra row and had the finish be on this row here rather than what we're left with. Would have been, yeah, would have been much better. Hey ho, oh well, doesn't matter. We'll basically keep filling the tractor and trailer until it's full and see how far we get. Yeah, turn some heads, flip over, go careening out of control off a corner, you name it. Will this get all of this, or are we going to have to reverse it? We're going to have to reverse it. 89%, so actually this is going to be full from the next row, which is interesting. Nope, we want it down. I haven't seen the Rally Freelanders. Okay, that is done. No, I don't want to do that. Steer. There we go. Yeah, so it'll be fun, no kidding. Rally Freelander seems a very mad thing. We've gone pretty much straight down the middle here, so I think this is going to work. We're going to get the rest of this field in the trailer, I think. Which will, as I said, will be interesting because we then need to tip a little bit of it out and save that. I'm guessing at this point our stuff in field 22, that must be right. So next time what we're going to be doing, I would guess, so this is on Wednesday night, I think we will be doing the, we'll be doing field 22 would be my guess. Ah, it's not ripe yet. It isn't. Okay. Go. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, this has gone fairly smoothly, all things considered. And the mud top. I do like the look of this combine. I think my inside of the cockpit, yeah, it's about as messy as I would probably end up keeping a combine, to be honest. Independent suspension in this is amazing. Go. Very nice. very close to finishing on time tonight, I think. Which, considering I'm almost out of Coke as well. Later with that, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We've had 4 defenders at work last week. The same parts stolen: bonnets, doors and seats. Really? Wow. Uh, 32% full, and probably about... I think we might have 2 and 2. Okay. Oh, well, I heard something about something happening with yours, JD Man, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, they are really easy to break into. Yeah, 2 and 2, so 4 more rows to go. Very nice. Yeah, 44% full. So this is going to be absolutely perfect for us. We are going to complete this. We're going to get a nice bit of money in, and then we're going to be in a good position because of it. We're going to be great. I think, how much was this worth? This is worth 8,168 plus the fact that we get a load of oats that we don't have to pay for. We're not going to sell the oats. Unfortunately, we actually really need them for the cows. The cows are quite low, and yeah, not the cows, the horses. The horses are quite low. Yeah, definitely need to turn off those Windows notifications. So yeah, only 55% full, so it's going to be a tricky one, this, selling only as much as we need to sell. Until it says it's completed. Basically set it up so it's going through the middle of it for here, and then put a hard worker on it coming back this way. Oh, wow. That is lucky, JD. Good idea having the kill switch. 65% full. We might get up to 80% on this. So I'll be transporting this combine and header back to the farm next stream. And hopefully doing our own field, but I don't know how likely that will be. Oh man. Well, yeah, absolutely, but at least they didn't get away with anything. Very nice amount coming out and into the top of our combine. They got past the immobilizer. Wow. Okay. Just not past the kill switch. Right. And higher. Nope, we'll go the other way. There we are. Oh, that's annoying. Fair amount still in the combine. Take the combine and load our header up. %, full. Wow. So actually that filled this up more than I was expecting. Like if you don't... Oh wow, yeah, I know the type you're on about. Which is just... So, we need to tip just enough of this. So, probably about 80% of it to complete the contract. So, we're going to keep a close eye on how much we're tipping. See if we can tip about 80%. See if that completes the contract for us. And go from there, I think. Alright, and we'll mess it up. And tip it. %73. Finished. There we go. Wow. So, that should be, we only put a very little bit in, but that should be, oh, look at that. And our field has come ready as well. I just want to check. Plant withering is off. That's good. So, yeah, there we go. So, let's complete this contract. It's, yeah, that's wrong. Collect. There we go, 8,168. And then with the oats, we're going to take the rest of these oats up and just feed our horses quickly. And anything we have left over, we will put into our grain store to feed to our horses later. But really useful that we had oats on him. And then we've still got 60% of our trailer. We've still got 12,000 litres. That is going to keep us going. Horses for this. But yeah. Reminds me, I've got to go do some locking up after the stream. I still have one more video I'd really like to record before I go away. And that way we can have lots of videos this week, which will be good. Oh, this tractor doesn't half like to creep up this hill. No, I can't see it. Yeah, those would be fake plates then. So next time we'll get our harvester back up here. We'll get our canola harvested. So that will be pretty good for us. We don't need to immediately sell it, so we might be able to find a good price for it. And then we can work out what we're going to plant in our two fields. I think it's probably going to be around the soybeans, to be honest. I think we might need a new road in here. That would make sense. Right, let's see if we can change our tip side. Yes, we can. There we go. So tip all of this, or as much of this as will go into the horses. Make them all nice and happy. In fact, they're going to take all of it. So, yeah, how well off does that leave our horses? Oats. Wow. They could still do with more oats. So we might keep an eye out for another oat contract to keep the horses going. But that has worked pretty well. We're going to go park this up now. And we'll park this in our yard because it's still middle of the day in game. And we're going to be bringing our combine back next time. But that's pretty good. That is a job well done. We've got plenty of stuff. So I'm going to bring it back to this screen here. And I'm happy with that. That's a good bit of progress on the map today. We're going to be doing our own stuff next time, which is good. And then we're going to be planting everything. So probably no contracts next stream, on Wednesday stream. Next stream that I'm doing is on Tuesday night. We will be back on YouTube doing the survival challenge. Then we'll be back here on Wednesday night where we will be doing more from the Pacific Northwest. For now, though, if you're here watching on Twitch, I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you are new to the channel, please hit that follow button. And if you enjoyed the stream, please give it a share. If you're watching the archive over on YouTube, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream archive. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe over on YouTube or follow over on Twitch. And don't forget to ring that bell on YouTube in order to get notifications. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.